Hello, my little potato chips. How you doing? Wee Paddy from across the shuck. And I am not embarrassed to tell you, I'm showing you a beautiful GEC. Now, I have quite a few GECs to review, but I don't like doing them all in one go. But I've only just got this one and it's jumped to the top of the queue. And I'm just so excited to show it to you. One, it's my first locking GEC. And two, it is gorgeous. I mean, I have a penchant for the sort of medium-sized GECs to the large. But this is just a little cracker. It's the number 83. The two ones. The first one is for the blade, which is a clip point, and one designates that there only is one blade. And it was 21, it was made, and it's a lockback. And it's in brewed, dark brewed jigged bone, which is just a wonderful name for this beautifully brown. I'll lift it up and let you see. It's very hard to get the colour. There is so much colour in this. Now, it's very dark, mocha, chocolatey, sort of different colours, but of course the video doesn't pick it up, especially on these parts up here. It's a beautiful dark brown bone. I love this shield. I'm not sure what this shield is called. I don't think I have it on any other one. I'm just having a quick look in my box. No, I don't have it on any other one. So I'm not sure what that's called. Maybe somebody can let me know down below. But it's a lockback, like I said. And this is in the Northwood trim, or Northfield trim, which means you get a bit extra. You get the beautiful line bolsters. You get a very shiny blade. And you get all the bells and whistles that you wouldn't get on just a basic GEC. They do throw in you'll get the long pulls, the beautiful shiny blade. You'll get the Northfield Unexcel stamp on there. You can see the reflectivity on it there, you know. That's like my camera you're catching. But it is just beautiful. Light opening, but it doesn't have to be. For a change, it really doesn't have to be. The blade is just an absolute finger magnet. And I want to show it off at its best. It is just, look at that clip. I mean, I keep saying there's so many different clips, so many different patterns of just clips. But that one is beautiful. It's nearly upswept. It's just gorgeous. Really is. And it's on both sides of the blade, which is even nicer. And there you'll see in the back, there's the GEC car for carbon is 1095 like most, and it's a number 83. This is just stunning. And the reason I was getting this was to fill up a set of 3 with dark brown jig bones. They're all different colours. I'm going to move that out of the way because it's sort of draining the focus. I wanted just to show the different types of jigging and the different colours of bone. Although they're all dark brown in essence, there is a difference, and it's just beautiful. The fit and finish of this is honestly immaculate. It's genuine. I know we say that a lot with GEC, but you know, they can have it. You got a lovely little brass inlet here for a lanyard if you want it. I might put a little leather lanyard on. I'm not sure whether I want to or not, because it's just such a little small knife. I don't feel the need to do it. Obviously, the inside of it's lovely and clean, like all GECs. You have the pinned, which again is quality that GEC has that I don't think anybody else really does, except for custom makers, of course. But look at that beautiful long pull. And that didn't need to be a matte strike pull. I know Rough Rider knives tend to have the matte strike pulls. And I believe some of the GECs do as well. But this knife didn't need it. It's too small. It would have made it too busy. If that makes sense to anybody, too busy. Now, in the hand, it's just for me. Just 4 fingers. But just enough. I don't need any more. If you had a bigger hand, mine's medium large hand. If you had a bigger hand, it would probably be a little bit too small, and you'd have to go off the end of it as such. but it's nice and rounded here at the end, so you could get your finger in if you wanted to. And if you were doing plunge cuts, that's where I do put my finger anyway, if I'm going to do, you know, a bit of poking or prying. Not that you should do that with a slip joint, but this is not a slip joint. It's a lockback, so it does fill a really good niche. I think it's going to be actually quite a nice whittling knife. I mean, it's only 3¼ inches long, so it's about the same size. Here's a boy's knife. There you go. There's the little boy's knife down beside it. So it's about, let me, gosh, this is so small. There's the boy's knife. So it's about the same size as the boy's knife. Beautiful. Again, you know that I love the boy's knife. It's one of my favorite patterns because of its size. It just fits my hand beautifully. How am I going to carry this? Well, I have this lovely little slip here that I got from Ryan Curtis Slips Leatherwork. I'm going to be doing a review on him probably next week. I'd had a few leathers and I wanted to give him a fair shot, so I'm going to do it. And you know something, he's improved so much. I've been talking to him going back maybe 3 months, so he has improved. So I'm going to get the pictures of some of his stuff now. Is just amazing. Not that this was bad. This is one of my favorite little slips. You know, I use it for my number 14 patterns, my number 25. It is a gorgeous slip, and this knife fits in it, as I'll just show you. Look, it's beautifully constructed. Engineering wise, there's absolutely nothing I can fault with a lockback. And there it goes into that little slip. But I'm going to get him to make me one slightly bigger than this. But I love this with a, it sort of matches, you know, with the lanyard hole in here. But sticking that in your pocket is no room whatsoever. The full length of that is 3½. So, you know, you're not going to notice that in your pocket. But again, this really, it was the colour of the bone that just got me. And I just wanted to make this video to show the different jigging you can get with a traditional knife. It can be the same-ish colour, but it'll look different. Here's the first one I'm going to show you. And this is a knife that is just up in size a little bit from this. And this is the number 73. So this is a 83. No, yeah, 83. What did I say? Yeah, 83. This is a 73. And then there's that big boy there. That's the 23. But isn't that a beautiful set of knives? I just think it's beautiful. This is the dark brewed jig bone. This is the Appaloosa horse cut bone. And this one is the red tail jigged bone. And it is a bit of a reddy colour compared to the other. But, you know, it's more brown than red. But it just look at that. I just, if you can't get enthralled, if you can't get excited with this, I just think that is stunning. And I want to get display cases because I just think little sets like this on a display case, my goodness, GEC, it just thoroughly excites every part of my body. This is just the perfect addition to it. Absolutely perfect. The only one I really want to get now is a little 25, but in the brown jig bone. I have it in the snakeskin bone. Oh God, you can't even see that. Let me move that up. There we go. The little 25, which is the next size down, and I would love it in the snakeskin. But as for now, I couldn't be more happier with this collection of 3. Again, you know, I really do need to do full reviews. I have a full review to come for that and this, but they'll come in time. This is just, I want to see what this is like in use now. I think this would just be good because it's a lock and blade, especially if you're going to poke a bit when you're doing a bit of whittling. And I'm only going to start learning to whittle, so I don't know whether that's something you need to do. But stock removal, you know, it's a lovely knife to have with my whittler. And it's a little, you've seen my little GEC whittler. So this is a red and black G10, or yeah, is it G10? No, it's micarta. I can't even talk. I'm so excited. I just got this yesterday, and I got it in a trade. We traded knives. My big orange 54 was traded for this. What a difference in size of knives. But since I got that, I didn't need two huge knives. I mean, that's a 3.5 inch cutting edge on that knife there. Whereas this is 2.5. So, what a beautiful knife. I am over the moon. I hope you like it. I do get a bit excitable like a child, but when you get workmanship that's of that quality, I didn't even show you the blade centering. And look, you see this lockback? There is no movement up or down, none whatsoever, not even that tiny. I can't muscle one. And look at that for centering. It just doesn't get any better than that. The plunge grind goes in perfectly on either side. It's just absolutely perfect. There is not the hint of a gap on the back, and right round the base to a lovely squared cut off end piece there. It's just fabulous. Fabulous. And I know we keep saying that, but these are the best knives in the world. I mean, these are the best production knives in the world. Handmade knives. No, I'm not going to say production. These are the best handmade knives that are not custom. But they're as good as any custom I believe you would get, to be honest with you. Custom, yes, you can go for different materials and you can go for the fancy bits put on. These are just knives that are built for use and collecting, to be honest with you. These are just a stunning lot. But I use this an awful lot. I will, I think, use this an awful lot. I haven't really give that a bashing yet, but I will do eventually. And I don't want to do reviews until I've used them properly, but I've carried that a lot. Maybe not used it a lot, hard use, just boxes and cellophane and things like that. But there we go. So that's the latest addition to my family. That makes another beautiful, can we call it sub collection? There's only three. I think I can. I think that would look lovely on a stand. And I think I'm going to order myself some of them clear stands to put up around my front room so that I can look at that more often. All right, folks, I'm away. Thank you very much. I'll give you one last look of this beautiful clip and this beautiful little knife. How nice is that? Take care and thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. And I know I rabbit on, but I just, bye bye.